And joining me from Abuja is counsel for Ibrahim Magu, Wahab Shitu. Well, thank you for joining us tonight, Mr. Shitu. Your client, Ibrahim Magu, is back home after being held for 10 days. Help clarify if he's out on bail or was asked to go back home.
Thank you. I think it's important for us to recognize that my client, Ibrahim Magu, has a lot of respect for this administration. He has a lot of respect for the person of Mr. President. And he considers himself part and parcel of this administration, who is furthering the anti-corruption agenda of the administration. This is why Mr. Ibrahim Magu is taking his present travails with a lot of calmness, believing that he will not challenge the federal government of which he is a part in court. And that is why for the last 10 days he has been cooperating with the authorities because he is interested in clearing his name because he is convinced that he is innocent. He has not gone to court, he does not intend to go to court because he has maximum respect for this administration and Mr. President. Having said that, I think all of us are happy. The denial of the liberty of any citizen should be a cause of worry. So now that his liberty is restored, Mr. Ibrahim Magu, my client, is very, very happy and thankful to the authorities. Not only is his liberty restored, the panel under the distinguished chairmanship of His Lordship Ayo Salami, retired, has indicated that they will be willing to listen to the full defense of Ibrahim Magu in the ongoing process.
By his liberty,
they have requested us to furnish all the documents to the panel.
I just need to clarify your statement. You said his liberty is restored. Does that mean that he's out on bail or the panel asked him to return home? We need you to clarify that.
If he's asked to return home by the panel or he's out on bail, it's a distinction without a difference. The most important thing is that he's at home now, enjoying all his...
I get your point. We hear that there are about 10 mobile police officers stationed at his official residence as we speak. Is this confirmation that the security detail has been restored?
Well, about the restoration of the security details, I prefer the authorities to speak on that. But what I want you to know is that Mr. Ibrahim Magu, by virtue of his accomplishments, his achievements, which is unrivaled in the issue of this country, in respect of anti-corruption, is a very important personality, a very distinguished personality, a very eminent personality who is supposed to be guided so that he's an asset to our country. Such a fellow, you don't allow his liberty to be toyed with. So if he is surrounded by operatives, it is to protect him so that he can be of further benefit to the Nigerian nation.
We also know that the media is awash.
Yes.
Mr. Shitu, we know that the media is awash with the litany of unproven allegations. Let's better understand what the facts and the fiction really are here. Does Mr. Magu know what the allegations really are that have been leveled against him?
Well, he has not been formally served with specific allegations, in spite of our request to the panel. But in the course of his interaction with the panel, some of the allegations have been put to him by way of questioning, and he has replied them so far. But we have insisted that he should be formally served with allegations, and I think that request is being looked into and is likely to be respected. But apart from that, we all know that the allegations against Magu is all over the social media platforms. We also know that most of the newspapers have been publishing some of these allegations. So relying on the social media platforms and relying on the allegations as published by newspapers, Magu will respond to all the allegations one by one. Because I can tell you for free that Magu has defense to all the allegations. He's convinced that he's innocent. He's convinced that his record as an anti-corruption crusader remains unrivaled. As we speak today, in terms of convictions, There's no one who has rivaled the achievements of Magu. In terms of recoveries, there's no one that has also rivaled the achievements of Magu. So you don't change a winning team. So as far as we are concerned, we are proud of the achievements of Ibrahim Magu. He's also proud that he's been offered the opportunity to serve by the present administration. That the fact that Magu is being probed should suggest to you that nobody is above the law, but at the end of the day, he will clear his name, and then if he clears his name, and the present administration will find it also necessary to restore him back to his seat at the end of the probe. That's why we are relying on our defense, the quality of our defense.
Okay.
We are also relying on documentary materials to exonerate him.
It's a good place to leave it. Counsel to suspended acting chairman of the EFCC, Wahab Shitu. Thank you very much for sharing your thoughts with us tonight.